Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is William coming to y'all on this Monday morning, December the 13th, 2021. Look, first, let me just say this. I have over 120 subscribers to my YouTube. And that's not counting the one that follow me. That's not counting the ones that just look at my, YouTube. Man, look, my YouTube is going to the sky. You hear me? Boy, hey, thank y'all, and especially for yesterday, man. Man, I went on my YouTube and I saw my YouTube, man, and I seen all of the comments and I seen all of the people that just jumped right on. Man, hey, thank y'all for the support and everything, man. I welcome all y'all comments. Even I welcome the new subscribers. Come on and subscribe to my channel. But man, I just want to put this out there, y'all. This is one of the reasons why I don't deal with my ex-wife, because there's always strife with her. There's always difficulties with her. There's always everything. It's all her way and all what she doing, and not about me and my children. That's why I know that that woman don't love my children, is because of what the things that she doing, the people she putting around my children, and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't want to just go ahead and put that out there. This is one of now I love my kids. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to deal with their mother because of how she is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to deal with her, and that's one of the reasons why I don't want to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why I stay away. Cause see, y'all seen the situation that took place yesterday, right? Now on Friday, the sheriff department wasn't even there at all. Period. Okay, and she called my phone and invited me to her house to get my kids. See what I'm saying? And this is the first time I even know where she even stayed at. When she called my phone, gave me her address. Y'all heard it on the YouTube. Gave me her address. I went to her house. Wasn't no police and nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the kind of thing that I be talking about, y'all. And then when I bring my kids back on Sunday, which was yesterday, December the 12th, 2021. You got a lawyer riding around, David McGuire riding around DSS. Police are there. See, my daughter was already there before I even got there. You know what I'm saying? Cause my daughters and already said that you ain't finna go alone to do nothing, because we already know you ain't finna go to jail because of what this woman doing. So as soon as I pulled up, there 3 officers standing around. One unidentified Tahoe, and then another sheriff car. So y'all heard me when I first got out of my truck. I was like, okay, what was y'all at Friday? Y'all here today like something's going on. What was y'all at Friday? Which they ain't even really supposed to even be there in the first place, because that's not their jurisdiction. The sheriff department jurisdiction is the county, not the city. So if it let's just go to the realness of it. If it was anything, the Rockingham police is supposed to be the one that was there, because they the one that patrolled the city of Rockingham. The sheriff department don't patrol, because if you call 911, if you in the county or the city, they're gonna tell you, well, this going to the city because this is in the city limits. All right. Then if you in the county, they're gonna say, well, we're gonna direct your call to the sheriff department because you in the county. All right, but tell me why the sheriff department was dead in. David McGuire, let me just touch on this real quick. You're a maggot, and I'm calling you a maggot because you reminds me of how a maggot is. A maggot eats anything. They don't care, boy. They get on you, they gonna eat you, buddy. And then you remind me of the fish that eats off the bottom of the ocean and lake. Like what fish eats off the some kind of fish. Anyway, that's what you remind me of, you grimy maggot of a lawyer, David McGuire. Tell me, y'all, what lawyer run around about his client now on a Sunday and call the sheriff department on me and him and his client? What lawyer does that? Tell me what lawyer does that. And let me remind y'all, let me bring something back to y'all attention about that video from yesterday. David McGuire was my lawyer, was my daughter's lawyer. The girl you saw there talking up there, he was her lawyer and defended her in court, right? And now he's my ex-wife lawyer and defending the wall against the wall. Ain't that something? Put him a 100% conflict of interest. That's what he in. But do he mind? That's why he reminds me. That's why he reminds me of a maggot. What's that fish they eat? They eat off the bottom of the ocean, lake. Catfish, yeah, and a catfish. Eat anything find at the bottom of the lake. You know what I'm saying? And this is what this lawyer remind me of. This grimy lawyer. And I just want to just touch that for one little bit. He's a grimy maggot of a lawyer. That's my opinion about him. Cause ain't nothing good about him. Nothing good about him. In my opinion, he ain't nothing but a maggot to me. That's what he is. You know, cause what lawyer gonna put themselves in conflict? You know, it don't make no difference the money you get paid. Is it worth going through what you about to go through? You know, because you decide you want to take a case after representing the wall. You want to take a case to represent a wall against a wall. You know, so that's the kind of thing that I want to just put out there to y'all real quick. And here's another thing I want to put out there, y'all. This guy named Chris, I guess they call him Big Chris, call his son Little Chris. I guess he dated my ex-wife, which I don't care nothing about that. Big Chris, you can date her, go with her, y'all go from here to the moon and back. That's y'all business. But what come my business is my children, and I want you to be a man. You step your butt up and don't do nothing inappropriate around my children. I'm gonna ask you not to do that. That's what I'm gonna ask you not to do. If you one of the one that like looking at my videos. So, and another thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say this here. You know, I wanted to kind of step to you in the car when I come. My ex-wife had to pick my children. I wanted to step to you and say, man, go back to your woman. Go back to go back, man. You got kids. You already got a family. So how you gonna leave a woman to go to a woman that's already got kids that ain't even yours, but you know you got all these kids? As far as what I'm hearing. So, in light of that, that's what I was gonna tell you, so I'm gonna tell you on my YouTube if you like to watch my YouTube, man, go back to your family. I mean, I understand that y'all probably ain't married, but y'all been together for a long time, and from my understanding, y'all got 6 children going, and she pregnant with your 7th child right now, and go in next month in January. So let me ask you a question: This is what I want to get to y'all men to understand. This is why I'm talking to y'all men. Now, I'm not going at you women right now. I'm talking to you men. How you going to look outside your woman, whether you married to that woman or not? That was your woman you decided to live with and have all these kids by, and they little kids. But yeah, you're going to have one of your children with you, but then what you doing with your other 5? You taking care of your other 5? Why you slipping off with another woman that done caught your attention? So now you leave your girl to sit there and take care of your other 5 and the one that's in her belly while you run off with one of your kids that's named after you to be embedded with another woman that don't belong to you? You know, man, that's why I come at y'all, man. You gotta stop, man. I'm telling you, it's about breaking the man down. It's about breaking the man down. You know what I'm saying? Now, his woman is the woman that he left stranded with his other 5 children, about to be a number 6 in next month, from my understanding. Now, this is what came back to me now, so I don't know for sure, but this is what came back to me. So now you're gonna leave that woman for another woman and her kids, and not even provide for your own kids. Boy, y'all men, let me tell y'all something. Y'all men, you better step your butt up and stop this nonsense and this grime. And then come to find out, y'all, that this guy and his girlfriend was a neighbor to my ex-wife. So what that said? He was a neighbor. So he ended up messing with my ex-wife right next door to where he stay at. You know, with him and his girl. What kind of grimy junk is that? That's why we talking about, man, stop looking at the other women's. You know, stop looking at the other women. Think the grass is green. You know, your men look, the devil is here to break you down, break us men down. That's what the devil is here to do, is break us down, man. And I'm just telling you, Big Chris, go back to your family and take care of your family, your children, that's yours, and one that's in the hatch, about ready to hatch. Go back and take care of yours, man. Because the one you with now is a dead end. It's a dead end, man. And I'm going to encourage you to do what's right. Step up and be a man. I don't know nothing about your past other than what my children have said about you. And that ain't no good thing. But I'm just telling you, I'm talking to you in the day. Today. Change your life, man. You know, get back to your woman. If you ain't married to a married woman, because that's your wife, man. All them kids y'all got going to be a 7th child. I mean, man. So you gotta love them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love that woman. I mean, 7 children just don't get here by chance, do it. 7 of them by this one woman. Man, I'm gonna encourage you, man. Look, get yourself together, man. And from my understanding, my daughter, when she was with me the weekend, she mentioned the thing about cocaine. Oh man, she asked my mom, Grandma, You know, what cocaine? What in the world my daughter got to eat? What that she saw over there with her mother and this boyfriend of hers to make her say some stuff like that? So she had to done seen it, something. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. So if you DSS, I know y'all like looking at my videos too. So this might be something y'all might want to check up on. You know what I'm saying? And see why my child coming out words. My daughter, 8 years old now, coming out with words out of her mouth and saying the name cocaine. You know, my daughter ain't got no business saying no stuff like that. So this might be something y'all need to further investigate and look into. You know, and I encourage y'all to do that because what's going on with my children is I don't want this mishap to come about them. I don't want this mishap to come about them. So if something going on that ain't right, I'll ask y'all, the one that follow me, to watch my YouTube, to look into my children and what they've been around. And thank you. Now, I ain't gonna touch on that sheriff department yet, but I got a whole lot to come back on that sheriff department at the who the assistant head of it now. That's I got a whole lot to come back, but I'm gonna leave that for another time because right now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what's up front to me right now. So what's up front to me right now is that all of this wickedness that's going on, and it's a never ending. And I mean, you got McGuire, which is my ex-wife attorney, running around on a Sunday, got the sheriff department with 2 carloads of police down at the DSS building. And for what? I mean, I ain't never said nothing to this woman out the way. Never did. You know what? When I went to her house, I didn't open my mouth to her. And when I went to the DSS, I didn't open my mouth to her. So, but her and David McGuire are trying to set me up some kind of way along with the sheriff department because this is what the sheriff, but see, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I got some stuff that finna not blow y'all mind, but finna turn up on that sheriff department. You hear me? And not only the sheriff department, that's the reason why I'm gonna come back to y'all all by itself to let y'all know this thing is finna turn up big time. You know what I'm saying? And when I say big time, I'm talking about the media, I'm talking about the news, I'm talking about sitting down for interviews. That's the thing that's been to happen right here in Richmond County, and that sheriff department is included in it. I ain't gonna give y'all no details right now, but I'm gonna come back and give y'all some details about this stuff. And then let me go ahead and jump into it, the district attorney. Y'all, let me tell you something. We don't need Reson as a district attorney, and I'm telling you that to the top, cause y'all know I don't cut nothing. I've been going to court with my ex-wife for over 3 years now, actually over 4 years. But when she last assaulted me, it's been over 3 years that they got a video that showed that woman assaulting me at that DSS. And y'all been following me because all of y'all that's been following me, y'all been seeing it from the very beginning. Now, here it is now. We just went to court last week. Here's the district attorney and put the case off again. Now, mind y'all now, one of the calendars, I'm on the trial calendar. Go look me up, y'all. I'm on the trial calendar. And the other one is a contempt. So look at it now. And then see, they put me, and then for a while they had me and my ex-wife on 2 different calendars. I go to court one time, she go to court another time. Now they done put us back together. You see what I'm saying? See, now you tell me somebody shaking hand with somebody, ain't they? Because Reson as a district attorney of Richmond County, supposed to have jumped up and tried that woman and tried me. And I've been saying I'm ready for trial. What's taking so long? Huh? You got to go 3 years to get a trial for a misdemeanor charge? I think not. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, need to step up and change this junk around here in Richmond County and change these people in high places around here and get rid of them, get them out of office because they don't need to be. Reson, they got a bit more business being a district attorney in Richmond County than me. I mean, I'm a better district attorney than him because I ain't gonna cut no corner there because somebody trying to protect somebody. No, they don't want to prosecute my ex-wife is what it is. They don't want to prosecute what they know they got a case that's automatic one. See, that's the thing that I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all know this. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. And that's the head. We go to look. I don't go for the little fish. I go for the head, the big fish. And Reson is the big fish right here in Richmond County that's messing up people's lives. He the big fish. The one that we gotta vote for, or not. And I say not. So we don't need a district attorney that's not gonna hold up the citizen here in Richmond County and defend them from when they've been violated against, And see, the district attorney, and see, I'm not blaming none of them attorneys, the assistants up there, because they, like I said in the beginning, they don't know nothing about me. They only know and hear what they heard about me. But I'm here to tell you, if y'all like looking at my thing, my on YouTube too, it's y'all boss. That I goes after your boss. And your boss ain't about nothing because he not standing up to represent Richmond County and prosecuting those who violate the law. He not doing that. And I'm here to tell everybody that follow me on my YouTube, Reson is not doing that. And this case been going on for look y'all, for over 3 years. I got a misdemeanor assault charge against my ex-wife that they haven't, and they got the whole video what that woman saw me now, and our kids. And you gonna sit here and let this thing ride? I ain't never in my life, and I grew up here in Richmond County, never in my life seen nothing like this here. Never. Because they got something on you, you gonna sell out to a plea bargain, or we gonna put you up in a jury trial. That's the only option I ever had here. The only option. So what's so different about now? And Reson been here all his life too. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, what I'm telling you, it's time to change all these people that's in office that ain't doing nothing to protect our rights here as a citizen, as a member, as a citizen that's been violated by criminals. You know, our district attorney failed to prosecute those who are responsible. So if you fail to prosecute those that's responsible, what else you doing? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing that I'm talking about, y'all. But see, that whole sheriff department is a whole different thing that I'm finna come at y'all with. I'm telling you. And look, and they know it. The deputies, a lot of deputies might not know what's about to happen, but I guarantee you one thing: the head knows about what's coming through here. And I guarantee you, Amanda Wilson and the judges know what's finna come through here. Hey, and I ain't playing. Hey, look, I'm the one. This mouth right here, I shot it on the housetop, buddy. It's finna come through here. You best believe. Look, y'all heard it from my mouth. That's why I be telling y'all. You know, all them officials, how play want to do the walls dirty. You better let that wall name taste like salt in your mouth. Spit us out because you ain't finna do nothing with us. I'm gonna tell you like that. Because like I said, you don't do nothing without getting it coming back to you, buddy. Now, all of your breaks the law and wickedness and the junk that y'all do, it's about to go down. It's about to happen. Y'all know that, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell y'all about it in my next. I keep going back to it, though, but I'm going to just get on off for it. But see, this is the kind of stuff, why you going to invite me to your house, but then why you going to have the police, you and your lawyer, on a Sunday? How deep do a lawyer get involved with their clients? You know what I'm saying? To come out on a Sunday to have the police waiting for me at the DSS. What kind of lawyer is that? Well, let me go ahead and put this out there. Lawyer, you told the judge last week in the court that, you're going to have the child support thing start up by April 8 when we come back to court 2022, right? Well, here's what I want you to add to this case. I want you to add my other 2 kids to the case. Yeah, because you heard me. And because I know you love looking at my videos. You heard me. I want you to add my other 2 to the case. The one that was born to my marriage, to my ex-wife. That everybody don't think I know they mind. See, I let it roll under the table for all this long time. Ain't nobody want to talk about it. Ain't nobody want to say nothing about it. But I'm finna say something about it now. Bring my other 2 kids on the board because that's what's finna happen because they my kids. The law say they my kids. The law said those are my kids because they were conceived in my marriage to her. So, hey, and that makes some minds. Now, it's time to get it done. Look, here's what's this is how it's going to go down. I'm going to get all 5 of my kids from them. Since now, I'm going to get all 5 of them. Not the 3, all 5 that was born to my marriage, to this woman. Now, put that on the table about April. David McGuire, put that on the table about my other 2 kids that's mine that you think I didn't know nothing about. Put them on the table. That's what you do. And then DSS, the DSS, I want y'all to follow me on this one right here because I know y'all like watching my videos too. You tell me how's a woman taking care of 5 kids off barely $1,000 a month? Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something you can follow. You know, when she asked, and y'all got the application with ask questions, or is anybody giving you any money, helping you in anything? Well, let me tell you, yes, ma'am. And let me tell you something, when I say something, I don't say nothing that I can't back up. You know what I'm saying? She got this guy sending her money every month. supposedly taking care of our kids every month. And not to mention that, her mom and stepdaddy is looking out for it as well. Them came over here and brought a house that she living in. Them brought her a new van that she just got, because she keep tearing them up and wrecking. So look, this woman getting a whole lot of money. See, and then y'all taking care of too. Fraudulently. It's that, I can't think of no other word but fraud. That's all I can think of. Fraud. And then to be able to have a lawyer and pay a lawyer, y'all, huh? What they say? You don't have to give me a whole haul before I realize I'm eating pork. Y'all follow this down the line. But when it come down to April, David McGuire, add my other two kids to the list, because they're gonna get added, whether you add them or not. Since you want to sit up there and be a conflict of interest lawyer, and you know your client is breaking the law, but yet you think I don't know that, and you think I didn't know that those two kids she got in mind, those twins. You didn't think I knew that? I've been knew that. See, the Lord always gave me an upper hand, and He gonna see how y'all wicked people play it out, because the Lord always gave me an upper hand. Always had the upper hand on you demonic demons. It's all you is. Always had. Let's see how you gonna deal with this when it hit the fan. Let's see how you gonna deal with this, David McGuire, you maggot. Yeah, exactly. Why your wife divorced you? Huh? Your bitter divorce with her. She divorced your butt, didn't she? And I can probably see why she divorced your butt too. Because if you acted any way that you act in the court and acted towards your wife, I see why she divorced your butt. And I'm here to tell you. Exactly. But man, I want y'all to step up, man, and get y'all life and get y'all situated and go take care of your family. How you gonna be with another woman and her kids when you ain't even taking care of your own? Tell me how you gonna do that? How you gonna take care of, be with a woman and her 5 youngins, and you got more than she got. You got about to have 7. How you gonna do that? Man, if y'all don't step up and see what the devil's doing and y'all ripping y'all butt apart, y'all better step your butt up and recognize this thing, and take care of your own, because say, who's making love to your old lady while you out making love? Let me tell you something, you better wake up to this thing. While you around another woman kid, who around your kids? See, while you sitting around being around other women kids, who around yours? Who dealing with your kids? You know what I'm saying? Who hurting your kids? That's what you got to think. You got those kids, take your butt back and take care of those kids and be with those kids. They're your kids. They're your kids. Instead of sitting up in the vehicle smirking like you don't care, well one day you're going to care. And I'm just helping you along now for you to care now and get your butt together and get to your wife that got all your kids and take care of those kids, man. Those your kids. And the one finna have a newborn. Oh, I tell you, man, y'all better stop looking at these women's going outside of your woman, marriage or whatever. It's a disaster waiting to happen or looking for a place to happen. That's what it is. And I ain't gonna be too much longer with y'all. I just want to bring that to the light with y'all on how this junk went down at the DSS building sheriff department. Of all people down at the sheriff department, when it should have been the Rockingham Police Department. And then they weren't there when I went there to pick my kids up, and she was late, didn't even show up. So this the kind of thing that I keep going through. But y'all finna hear something, buddy. This thing finna go to the housetop. And look, not only going to the housetop, we're gonna be shouted out. Cause we're gonna, like I said, this thing happened. When you're dealing with me, when you're dealing with me, buddy, yes, sir. I know how to go about you. I know how to deal with you. Yes, I know how to deal with you. That's right. Hey, I ain't got smart kids for nothing. And guess who raised them? That's right. The daddy right here raised them. That's right. That's right. And they happen to be girls, beautiful girls. That's right. Because they see the wickedness. I done raised my kids up and they didn't see the wickedness here in Richmond County thing. And most of my kids, a lot of the people, kids right here, to see the wickedness of that sheriff department. And people that was long there with me seen the wickedness of this sheriff department. But let me tell you what was going on when I came up through there with the wickedness of this sheriff department. Um, People saw it, and people saw me getting hurt by the sheriff department. People saw it with their own eyes. But when I needed them to come to court, the eyewitness to that, you know what? They on probation, or they this and that, or the law looking for them. So I had to fight. I had to fight the battle by myself because everybody that saw me get hurt by the sheriff department or get beat up or whatever, they wouldn't come up and be I had one guy to be a witness. I had to pay him. One person, one time when the sheriff department falsely arrested me, I had one person to be a witness to. But then he didn't have to be a witness because you know what the court did? Oh, they had a little private section of court. They had a little private section of court. That's what they did. You know, because when they say one thing about when they see you got witnesses, that's why we got to stay together, y'all. When y'all witness something, go up in that courtroom because most of everything is going to be against our black people. I'm telling you now. Y'all better wake up to this thing. And I'm calling it out. Most of everything happening around here in Richmond County happening mostly to our black people. And I'm telling y'all need to step up now. I mean, step up. And my next video, I'm going to come to you about the sheriff department. I'm finna tell y'all some stuff. You hear me? I'm finna tell y'all some good stuff. The good stuff that y'all finna see that all of y'all gonna welcome when y'all hear it. Everyone, Richmond County has been hurt and did anything wrong by the sheriff department. Y'all gonna hear some good stuff. And look, and about the judges too now. Some good stuff. And to throw one other thing out there, y'all know I told you this stuff. That's why I tell you, always keep your document. And I don't care if they don't mean nothing to you at the time. Always keep your document. Because I know these documents that I got against Sophia Crawford coming back. And another thing, y'all, that Facebook is a garbage place to put y'all information on. Y'all know I got my own Facebook page, and then I got me and my daughters and them started a Justice for All Facebook page, and people were sending us information, personal information. We was loading it up on there. How about Facebook or the authorities? Somebody went on there and got it deleted off our pages. Ain't that something? That's why I'm with YouTube and my backup, my disc, USB, all that. I got backup. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna disappear from me. I like that Sophia Crawford, Judge Sophia Crawford. Now y'all know when you talk about a judge, but you got to have some stuff to say the stuff that I'm finna say. I got with them discs, I got backup, and I put it on YouTube too. And I mean not YouTube, but I got it on YouTube too. But I made it so y'all can't see it no more. You know, but I don't never delete anything. Everything's still there about how Sophia Crawford took and did a retrial after I left out that courtroom and man like I wasn't even there. How she did that, and I got those altered 6 CDs to prove it. Oh, I let y'all heard what she did, but she went further to do some more junk to me. My lawyer that was Billy Harris at that time, he done filed to not be my lawyer, but he filed it wrong. He filed it under Mecklenburg County. Look, hear me good, y'all. He filed it under Mecklenburg, which is Charlotte. And he brought that into Richmond County Courthouse, and Sophia Crawford signed off on it. Mecklenburg now, and changed everything without me knowing. I didn't know nothing about it. Nothing about it. So she dismissed him as being my lawyer fraudulently. Is that the right word, fraudulently? Well, let me just use another word then. Biasly. That's the word. She did it biasly because she did my lawyer at the time, Billy Harris, did the stuff to help her keep her job, and then she had to return the favor by dismissing him as my lawyer, and did it prejudice. Yeah, she did it. And see, I ain't never wrote the Judicial Commission concerning that. I ain't even wrote the Judicial Commission concerning how she accused herself after she took my rights and my kids from me. And then she gonna accuse herself afterwards. After she did all the dirt and grime to me, then she gonna accuse herself. See, I ain't rewrote the Judicial Commission. See, I be waiting for stuff to pile up and build up. Because I know when it come down, Mr. Wall, we need the information that you got. And guess what? I got it. Got it. Sophia Crawford got it. Look, I got it. Yes, I do. I got every bit of it. I got the altered CDs. I got the paper where she signed off on to release my lawyer as a lawyer to come in there with the court papers that's from Mecklenburg. You know, because that's what I got in the mail. I'm like, what in the world? Mecklenburg. Well, if you got Mecklenburg County, Mecklenburg on there, then that's where he's supposed to be in court at, in Mecklenburg, right? But no, he was in court here, and Sophia Crawford signed off on it. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't care how least important you might think stuff is, but keep your information because you never know you're gonna need it later on. And I'm definitely gonna keep it. Everything stacks up against Sophia Crawford. I'm gonna make sure I got it in the bank on her butt because she knows she did me wrong. She knows she did it. And I'm gonna tell y'all the ones out there that does like to do the Lord's children wrong. It was better if you were drowned in the depth of the sea and hanging about your neck than to touch one of God's children. I'm going to leave y'all with that. It was best for you to be hanged and cast in the deepest part of the sea, be drowned, than to touch one of God's children. Y'all better get that. You better get that and learn what I just said. Because, see, well, every smiling face ain't a smiling face. Because see, the Lord needs some soldiers that stand, that go against, and go against the water. He don't want you going with the water, the flow of the water. He wants you to go against that water because there's something wrong with the people of the word and things they do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave that with y'all, and I'm gonna come back with y'all. Cause boy, let me tell you something. Y'all finna get your ears ready for what I'm finna come at y'all with next. You hear me? Exactly. So hey, always about in the blood of Christ. Always abiding in the blood of Christ. Don't let the devil make you shame to come under the blood of Christ to confess your sin. Don't make the devil shame you. You hear me? God say, let me get this right. If you denounce me in front of people, so I denounce you in front of my Father. So hear me. Hear this fruit from my lips. I ain't gonna denounce Jesus Christ one bit. That's my Lord and Savior, and I ain't gonna denounce him one bit. I hate a lying tongue. I hate all this stuff that he hate. You hear me? Yes, I do. And I confess to him among all people that hears my voice. That's right, Jesus Christ. Let me say it again if you didn't hear me. Jesus Christ. Wait, did y'all hear me? Jesus Christ. One more time. Jesus Christ. Boy, let me tell you something, y'all. That name ain't going nowhere ever. Never, ever going anywhere. So y'all better step up to the name Jesus Christ and recognize. And I'm here the one that done been there, done that, know what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all better get it together. You men, stop looking at these grimy women's outside of your woman and stick to what you got. Ain't nobody tell you to go have all these children and then you want to go step aside with another woman to not live up to your responsibility to your own. Get back to your own, y'all. And I encourage y'all men to do it and stop letting the devil sift you like wheat. Stop letting the devil take you apart. In Jesus' name, I hope the words that came from the fruits of my lips be pleasing to those ones that hears me and turn away from their evil ways. In Jesus' name, amen.